So just coming into a comfortable seated position with the legs crossed, taking the hands to heart and closing the eyes. So you start to bring your complete focus now to the breath. Longer, deeper inhales and exhales through the nose, one after another. And we'll open today's practice with one Om all together. Inhaling through the nose. And just taking a moment here to set an intention for today's practice. That intention could be anything. Maybe the reason you're practicing today. When you're ready, starting to open the eyes. As you place the hands on the mat in front of you, stepping the feet back, coming into a high plank. Exhaling to low plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling and stepping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling and folding forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up, stretching the arms out wide, palms together, gazing past the thumbs, and exhaling to Samastihiti. As we come into Samastihiti, just taking a moment here to adjust the feet, taking the big toes together, the heels slightly apart, spreading the toes, getting a firm base through the feet. Arms to the side in Samastihiti, really planting the feet, getting a sturdy ground here. We'll start today with 3 rounds of sun salutation A. Inhaling the arms up, palms together, gazing past the thumbs. Exhaling and folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, straightening the spine, and exhaling, stepping or jumping the feet back. High plank to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Just taking a moment here in downward facing dog. We'll stay here 5 counts, making any adjustments you need to. As you spread the fingers, pressing down through the hands and fingers. Making sure the feet are hip width apart, big toes pointing slightly in, taking as much of a bend in the knees as you need here. It's 4, 5, inhaling and stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up, stretching the arms out wide, palms together, gazing past the thumbs, and exhaling to Samastihiti. Just taking a moment to readjust the feet, we'll do 2 more rounds. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, straightening the spine, and exhaling, stepping or jumping the feet back. High plank to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Again, making any adjustments you need to here. Long, deep breaths as you continue to lift the tailbone towards the sky. Keeping the gaze on either the toes, the knees, or the navel. It's 4, 5, inhaling and stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up, gazing past the thumbs, and exhaling to Samastihiti. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, and exhaling, stepping or jumping the feet back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Again, keeping the breath long and deep through the nose, keeping the breath with us as we flow through each pose today. It's 4, 5, inhaling and stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up, gazing past the thumbs, and exhaling to Samastihiti. Just taking a moment again to readjust the feet, as now we'll come into 3 rounds of sun salutation B. Inhaling, squeezing the feet and knees together, bending the knees. Inhaling, skipping to chair pose. Exhaling and folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, straightening the spine, and exhaling, stepping or jumping the feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, stepping the right foot between the hands, knee stacked on ankle, taking the left foot down to the mat, lifting all the way up into Warrior One, palms together, gazing past the thumbs. Exhaling, folding forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling, stepping the left foot between the hands, knee stacked on ankle, coming into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, folding forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. For our downward facing dogs and sun salutation today, we're going to come down onto the elbows. So for making sure our elbows sitting underneath our shoulders, palms flat, our forearms should be parallel. Keeping the head lifted, looking between the wrists or the forearms here. Same thing as downward facing dog. Still lifting the tailbone to the sky, taking as much of a bend in the knees. It's 4, 5, inhaling back onto the hands and stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling and scooping into chair pose, Utkatasana, and exhaling to Samasthiti. Again, just taking a moment to readjust the feet here, big toes together, heels slightly apart. We'll do 2 more rounds. Inhaling to chair pose. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, and exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the right foot between the hands, coming into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, folding forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the left foot in between the hands, coming into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, folding forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Again, coming down onto the forearms here. Long, deep breaths, lifting that tailbone to the sky. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling onto the hands and stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, scooping into chair pose. And exhaling to Samasthiti. Inhaling to chair pose. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, and exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the right foot between the hands, coming into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, folding forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the left foot between the hands, coming into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, folding forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Again, coming onto the elbows. Pressing down through the palms still, making sure those elbows are sitting underneath the wrists. Long, deep breaths, lifting that tailbone towards the sky. It's 4, 5. Inhaling onto the hands, stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling and scooping into chair pose. And exhaling to Samasthiti. Inhaling and stepping the feet about hip width apart, big toes pointing slightly in. Exhaling here and inhaling the arms all the way to the sky. And exhaling, folding forward, either taking the hands to shins or clasping the big toes with pointer and thumb. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling, folding forward, taking as much of a bend in the knees as you need to here. So you start to feel like you're going a little bit deeper, slowly starting to straighten out the legs though. Relaxing the neck, the head. Inhaling, looking up, and either repeating the same or taking the hands under the toes and the feet, and exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway. Exhaling, the hands to hips. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. And exhaling to Samastihiti. Inhaling, the arms up, gazing past the thumbs. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, looking up halfway, straightening the spine, and exhaling, stepping or jumping the feet back. High plank to low plank, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the right leg up, three-legged dog, straightening the leg, pointing the toes. Spreading the fingers, keeping the fingers of hands pressing down through the mat, lifting that leg as high as you can. Exhaling, bending the knee, squeezing the foot towards the hips as we lift that knee towards the sky if you'd like to, gazing onto your right armpit. Opening those hips up. And either staying here or dropping the right foot all the way back to reverse tabletop, reaching the right arm to the sky, pressing those hips as high as you can. Not losing the breath, still here. Long deep breaths. That's 4, 5. Exhaling, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the left leg up, three-legged dog. Again, lifting that leg as high as you can. Long, deep breaths. Exhaling, bending the knee, squeezing the foot to the hips, opening the hips up, this time gazing under the left armpit. And either staying here or dropping the foot all the way back to reverse tabletop, pressing those hips as high as you can. It's 4, 5. Exhaling, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhaling, stepping the right foot between the hands, knees stacked on ankle, keeping that back heel lifted, hands either side of the right foot. Pressing the left hand into the mat, inhaling the right hand up. Exhaling the right hand down, inhaling the left hand up. Exhaling the left hand down and inhaling, lifting all the way up into your high crescent lunge, reaching the fingers towards the sky. Long, deep breaths on each exhale, dropping the hips a little bit lower on each inhale, reaching the arms even higher towards the sky. Strong focus. We're staying here 15 counts. Exhaling as we lead forward with the chest, taking the fingers pointing towards the back of the room into arrowhead, gazing at the ground in front of you, keeping this knee stacked on ankle still. Squeezing those shoulder blades tight, taking the left foot down to the mat, coming all the way up into your warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. Standing strong in your warrior, making any adjustments you need to here. Inhaling the right palm facing up, reversing the warrior to half moon. And exhaling, scooping all the way forward, framing the front foot, stepping that right foot back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, downward dog. Inhaling the left leg up, three-legged dog. And exhaling, stepping the left foot between the hands, knee stacked on ankle, keeping that back heel lifted, hands either side of the left foot, gazing forward, shoulders away from the ears. Pressing the right hand into the mat, inhaling the left hand up. Exhaling the left hand down, inhaling the right hand up. Exhaling the right hand down and inhaling, lifting into high crescent lunge. Keeping that back heel as lifted as you can here. Long, deep breaths on each exhale, dropping the hips a little lower on each inhale, reaching the arms even higher. Strong focus. Exhaling, leading forward with the chest, pointing the fingers towards the back of the room into our arrowhead pose. Taking the right foot to the mat, coming all the way up into our warrior 2, making any adjustments you need to here. Long deep breath still. Inhaling the left palm facing up, reversing the warrior to half moon. And exhaling, scooping all the way forward, framing the foot, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhaling upward dog. Exhaling downward dog. Inhaling and stepping or jumping the feet to the hands, looking up halfway. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, coming all the way up, gazing past the thumbs and exhaling to Samasthiti. Inhaling, stepping the right foot out wide, taking the hands to hips, big toes pointing slightly in. Making sure our legs are a good distance apart here, not too close, not too far apart. Inhaling the arms out wide. Exhaling the hands to hips. Inhaling, lifting the chest, gazing up. And keeping the hands on the hips, exhaling, folding forward as we start to squeeze the shoulder blades and elbows towards each other behind the back. Long deep breath still here if you need to, taking as much of a bend in the knees as you need. Letting the neck relax, the head hang. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. And exhaling here. Inhaling, the arms out wide. Exhaling, clasping the hands behind the back. Inhaling, straightening the elbows, gazing to the sky, and exhaling, folding forward, taking the hands as far as you can over your head, continuing to squeeze those shoulder blades and elbows towards each other. Again, letting the neck relax, trying to make sure most of the weight's coming onto the balls of the feet here. We don't have too much weight dropping back on our heels. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. And exhaling, the hands to hips. Inhaling, the arms out wide. Exhaling, the hands to hips. Inhaling, lifting the chest, gazing up. And exhaling, folding forward. This time either taking the hands to shins or clasping the big toes with pointer and thumb. Inhaling, looking up. Exhaling and folding forward.